authentic conversations about ourselves and our community, exploring topics that uplift and inspire us. From personal growth to social change. So grab your teacup and get ready to join the conversation.
Sense of self-worth, self-care, self-direction, self-guidance. And it's very, very unfortunate that on today's show on Give Grace or Crash Always, we have him. Okay. And he is just a very, unguided, uneducated, unhealthy young man that is in the community spreading a lot of I don't give a, and it's coming around and it's not ending well for him. So let's go ahead and see what he deserves. Is it grace or is this a Crash Out Ways live? Like and subscribe.
Can y'all back up so I can get my gun off here?
Where's your gun at?
Don't worry about it, but I'm saying
No.
if y'all,
I just want to know.
Relax. We're not gonna fight with a gun in the boat.
No, that's what I'm telling you.
I know. Hey.
Police in North Carolina released uninterrupted body camera video of an intense arrest after public outcry for excessive use of force. This after a local news outlet reported the suspect was pinned down by his neck.
No. Let's just roll him over.
While the arrest happened on May 13th, Asheville police officers became involved 5 days earlier on May 8th when a 911 call came in.
I got caught on camera. Yes. Are you? Can you get an officer by Matt Street?
What?
Matt Street. This got to stop. We have been calling about Devin. They didn't serve the IVC on them. Somebody's on my other line right now. I'm on mute. They're letting me hear Devin. He's threatening to bust out more windows at my mama's house. I need somebody to get over there. This is ridiculous.
So what it appears, let's see if we can make, is that what I'm understanding? He's at his grandma is what it appears to be going on. Okay. Yeah. So Devin is around to his grandmother's house. When did we not care about our elders, grandmothers, grandfathers, uncles, aunties, where we still call them yes ma'am and no ma'am? We have become menace to societies, to even our own grandmothers. We have lost a lot of, the youth, unfortunately, are not getting any type of real examples anymore. And it's very unfortunate. I like to, thrive on doing better and better and better, even if, I'm in a situation where I feel like I want to result to ninja, moments or whatever. I do my darndest to keep it on the level of what type of karma could happen to me that moment or in the future that could, affect my kids, my grandkids, essentially. So why don't we think about those things? This young man appears to be, from what I'm sipping this tea, at his grandma's house, about to bust out car windows and home windows. And he looks like he just got out of some type of a hospital ordeal as well. Drop those teacups in the chat. Let me know that you have become a Tea Talk Triber today. You're going to love it over here with Tanisha Talks Teas. Let's get it.
The caller explains the suspect is her son, 27-year-old Devin Whitmire. She references an IVC, or an involuntary commitment. In the state of North Carolina, that means a person has shown signs or symptoms of psychiatric issues or substance use and could be a harm to themselves or others.
I'm his mother and legal guardian, and I did an IVC, but they never found him. And somebody called me this morning while I was at the hospital and said they called the police on him earlier on long shows. I don't know, but I wish somebody would please get this boy.
Whitmire's mother tells dispatch Devin damaged her mother's home on Max Street.
You said it was Mac Street?
Yeah, Max Street. He did her tires this weekend, her window, one of them, and I thought they were over there fixing, so obviously nobody's over there because they saying he's standing outside.
Let's talk some teas. Devin needs some help. Now, I don't know. My broom is in my view. Let me move my broom out the way. Devin needs some help, y'all. Okay, because he really clearly does appear to be a detriment and a danger to society. Let me clean up my camera, y'all. I look a little blurry. Okay, better. He looks like from the words of his mother, that, you know what I'm saying, he could be a detriment to himself, harmful to others, and very, damaging to his grandmother, right? So when does it become a point, T-Talk Tribers? Drop it down in the chat on your sentiments of this, when your children are just unreachable and you have to essentially wash your hands of them. Like, what point do we feel like, okay, I've done all I can. I've said all I've done. I've done everything I've said. I've really stood on the best of business for my child. Unfortunately, something other than me is reaching my child, a spirit, another child, another influenceable, person or something, substance, has grabbed a hold of them, and you can't shake it out of them. There is a thing called transferring, the energy of bad seed. Okay. And, it is a troubling thing to feel the worst feeling in the world when you can't reach your child and they have become so much of a point of contention that you are stuck, you're lost, you're, without any more understanding of recourse of what and where to go with where and how your child is living their life. What do we do, T-Talk Tribers, as parents, as family members, as people that do care and do want to help, the children, the youth, younger people not be so detrimental to themselves and others? Do we, at a point, do we, or it's that kid or a child we're trying to save or help, but something else has grabbed a hold of their energy? Okay, because there are children, unfortunately, that are just lost in the energy of the seed of the demon. The demon has got a hold of them and is shaking them up, whatever it is that we're really wanting them, trying to get them to see, what things are and what they will be if you do not stop causing such detrimental, harm to yourself and others. At what point do we say, we know this is the situation going on, I've done everything in my power that I possibly can to reach this child? Unfortunately, everything I've said and done up until this point, she has resisted at every turn. What do we do? Where do we go? What do we say?
Police tried to get this boy.
She also clarifies to dispatch she's hoping officers will find Devin Whitmire, not her other son and Devin's identical twin, Tevin.
What is your son's name?
Devin Whitmire. It's not Tevin. It's Devin with a D.
When officers show...
What do you do when you got twins? Double trouble. The mother says that Devin is the one that is, causing the mischief and things like that. It's not Tevin. Okay. So hopefully they don't get that mixed up and the wrong twin gets in trouble for what the other twin does.
Up to the Max Street location, Devin is not there, but Tevin is. About 90 minutes later, a magistrate issues an open warrant for Devin's arrest.
If you have one of these, your home's ready for...
Remember, TikTok Tribers, to see this show, go ad free, like, subscribe, and watch the entire video. Remember, become a Triber today. You're going to love it here.
Police Department.
Hey, this is Magistrate. I've got some IVC paperwork that need to be picked up and served, but the person has to be found first. And the officer who's looking, let me tell you the person's name. You ready?
No, yeah. Do you have any idea where they may be located at?
Do we have any idea where they may be located? About an hour ago, he was seen around Max Street, sort of wandering around that way, but nobody's seen him since then.
During the call, the magistrate again clarifies the warrant is for Devin, not for his twin.
All right, what's his name?
Devin, D-E, V as in Victor, O-N as in no, Whitmire, excuse me, W-H-I-T-M-I-R-E.
He also clarifies Devin is dangerous. Before his controversial arrest on May 13th, Devin was arrested 24 times and had already been charged with robbery with a dangerous weapon, assault by pointing a gun, and assault with a deadly weapon, among others.
Is he violent?
Yes, I would call him violent, and he's threatening to kill various people around him.
5 days later, on May 13th, the officer who interviewed Tevin finds Devin about a mile away from where he was originally seen.
Black male, white shirt, looks to be camo colored shorts, currently wearing a sling.
David 45 around 10-4.
Body video shows the officer approaching Devin.
Let's talk that tea. Sorry, y'all. I had to do something on my phone. 22 years old, and he's already done more than most people have done triple time in their life. At 22 years old, he's had more. Like, when do you realize you got a troublemaker on your hands and you need to get help for your bad seed? When do you realize that, parents? When is there enough for you to be like, okay, this situation has gotten out of my hands. I am completely exhausted of any type of resource, any type of energy, any type of monetary situation that I have for this child. I no longer can, continue to put my life, my health, my finances, and my livelihood and my lifestyle in jeopardy, even though this is my flesh-born blood child. I cannot continue to put this over him or him over me and how much I'm putting into trying to save him. If he is seemingly looking like he cannot be saved, that is what this looks like right now, guys. Drop it down in the chat. Let me know exactly where you're coming from on the stance of bad seed children. Like, do you think that We really have bad seed children that come from bad energetic people moving around in the universe.
Thanks for watching. Remember to show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It's a blessing. Keep your teacups filled and ready for my next upload. Until then, stay inspired and remember, always stay sifted.